Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the Boston Celtics and Los Angeles Clippers potentially making a trade, sending Jrue Holiday to the Los Angeles Clippers. Today was reported by Bleacher Report that the Los Angeles Clippers are expected to show interest in Jrue Holiday this offseason and potentially making a trade for Jrue Holiday, the two-time All-Star, two-time NBA champion, six-time All-Defensive NBA player, also two-time Sportsmanship Award winner, and was also Defensive Player of the Year candidate last year. That's another big thing. This could be a very interesting target potentially for this Clippers team. It's already been reported that they're expected to be, very big in the trade market this offseason. I think Jrue Holiday could be a realistic target for them potentially this offseason. I think getting into what is the package you receive, or if you're Boston, what's the package you receive from LA? And if it's LA, what are you giving up for the two-time All-Star? He might be a two-time All-Star who is a champion and a great defensive player, but he's also got a guy, he's also a guy that is making a lot of money for the next 3 seasons. That is something I will point out. And that if you're a team and you're about to take on Jrue Holiday's contract, with him getting older and him making $30 million the next 3 seasons, that's each season, I wouldn't be surprised if a team would be skeptical of that. That's not too crazy to be, concerned potentially of taking on his contract. But he's still a great player. Like I said, he's 34 years old. That contract's up when he's 37. So that is something to be concerned about if you're a team taking on that contract. And so, yeah, like I said, he's a great player. Averaged 11 points per game this year, 4 rebounds per game, 4 assists per game. Great three-point shooting season the last couple years. This year, numbers were a little bit down from 35%, but 43% in 2023-24 season, 38% 2022-23 season, 41% 2021-22 season, 39% in the 2020-21 season, career three-point shooter of 37%. So, great numbers from 3, great defensive player, very solid scorer. He's a great addition for this Clippers team, but what are you giving up for him is the question. Now, here's the trade package I've come up with. If you are the Los Angeles Clippers to get Jrue Holiday, the Clippers would receive Jrue Holiday and Sam Hauser. Sam Hauser, this is the great thing about getting Sam Hauser. Great shooter, good scorer to have on your team, solid rebounder. You could add him in 6'8", can play either. You can really put him through the. You can put him at the shooting guard, but more realistically, put him at small forward or power forward. With his height, he can be a small forward or power forward. Because he's 6'8", but with his shooting ability, you can also put him at shooting guard, but most likely would play at small forward. But I think the good thing about bringing in Hauser potentially is he's got 4 years left on his deal. So the Clippers would get Holiday and Sam Hauser, and the Celtics would get Norman Powell, Bogdanovic, pick number 30 in this year's draft, which is a first-round pick, a 2026 second-round pick that is Memphis' second-rounder, and 2027 second-rounder that is LA's second-round pick. So 2 second-round picks, a late first-round pick, which is the last pick of the first round this year, and Bogdanovic and Norman Powell for Holiday and Hauser. Norman Powell this year had an all-star-like season, was playing like an all-star before Kawhi Leonard came back, got snubbed for an all-star. He was averaging like 23, 24 points per game when they announced the all-star starters before Kawhi was back full-time. Finished the season averaging 22 points per game, 3 assists per game. 2 assists per game, 3 rebounds per game. From 3 was shooting really good, 42%. At this point, 3 of his last 4 seasons has shot 40% or higher from 3, almost 42% this season, 43.5% 2023-24 season. The one season, the last 4 seasons, he didn't shoot 40% from 3 was the 2022-23 season, and that year you saw him shoot 39.7. You can round that, and it's 40%. And then 2021-22 season, 42% for Portland and LA. And so he'd be a great player for the Celtics team to add in. I think if you're the Celtics, you'd be interested for one reason in this deal, adding a Norman Powell. You get rid of that Holiday contract, but another thing you do is with Jason Tatum being out all year, most likely, if not that, most of the year, at least till March. You saw this year how good Norman Powell steps up for a team when a guy is down like Kawhi Leonard is going to be, like Kawhi Leonard was and like Jason Tatum's going to be for the Celtics team. Norman Powell can play that level of basketball for Boston like he did for LA when Kawhi was out and step up for the injured Tatum. And I think that's why you'd have interest in him. And you also add in the Celtics team there. What is their identity? It's 3-point shooting. They love 3-point shooting. Bogdanovich also brings that. Obviously, Norman Powell does, but Bogdanovich does as well. Bogdanovich is a great scorer and a great 3-point shooter. So sure, you might lose some great 3-point shooting with Hauser. That is obvious. Hauser is a great 3-point shooter. Holiday is a good 3-point shooter as well compared to, but this season compared to last year, it's not as good. But Bogdanovich is another great shooter. I mean, this year with the Clippers, shot 43% from 3 on 5 attempts per game. He averaged 11 points per game. In the 2023-24 season, he finished top 5 in 6 Man of the Year voting, scoring 17 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, and 3 assists per game. From 3, he shot 37% in the 2023-24 season. Here's one thing I think this could give the Celtics the opportunity to do by bringing in Bogdanovich is what I'm going to predict. Let's say the Celtics trade Jrue Holiday and trade Sam Hauser. I think this gives the Celtics an option to potentially make Peyton Pritchard transition from being the sixth man guy to the starting role. I think Peyton Pritchard is, just my opinion, I think Peyton Pritchard is too good to be coming off the bench, in my opinion. And if Jrue Holiday is gone, I 100% believe Pritchard needs to take that next step of being a starter in this league. And if you add in a guy like Bogdanovich, a good shooter, good scorer, he can be that next sixth-man guy if Pritchard maybe takes this next step to be the guard next to, the point guard next to Derek White at the 2 next season, if there is no more Jrue Holiday in Boston. So I think I think Bogdanovich going to Boston would help Pritchard potentially maybe transition to a starter for the Celtics, in my opinion. But I think this would be a great trade for both teams. But you guys let me know your thoughts on the potential trade in the comment section, and peace out.